and you know right now that you get bombarded by emails. The reason is it works. That's why you get bombarded. So you don't need a guru to tell you what works, how to make money online. You just need a duh. Your inbox is full of mail. You got spam all over the place because it makes money. You got to understand that. And there's a reason for that. And we're going to talk about that today. So I'm going to give you also today a better option than email. I created a better option. Who better to create something better than email than the guru who would tell you that email is number one? Right? So I made something better. I made a better mousetrap. Okay. So, but the first email here, this guy always sends me emails. He sends the most simplest of emails, and I guess they work for him. Particularly that I know his crowd. His crowd would be, let's put it this way, like Filipino, and other foreigners that go for like $5 deals and stuff like that, because that's $5 is it's money over there. Hey, it's $5 would be maybe what, like $20 for us here, or $30. So yeah, the $5 deal is something that can is serious for them. So make five a grade, right? So you understand that that's money. If I lose the mic, the mic is on its last leg in terms of battery power, so I have to replace it after this one. So his email is simple. It says, "Hi, check out this hot system now." It gives the link. Check here to check it out. All I can say is, "Oh yeah." Click here to go there. Cheers. That's it. That's his email. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. But again, his emails are like what many people do with your emails, they send you other people's offers. So obviously he doesn't have much to say about it, because he sends out a lot of emails every day. What he's doing is any new thing that comes out, he'll send the email out. That's all, because he's an affiliate of it. He'll be making money by sending traffic. That's what he does. So he'll send you out. Oh, you got to see this. You got to see this. I have nothing else to say. You just got to see it. So that's what he's doing, because he has nothing else to say. It's not his product. If it was his product, he would have a lot to say about it, but he doesn't. He just says, "Hey, you gotta see this. You gotta see this." All right. So, and basically, that's how he does that, because he's making money. And some people go and see it, and you know what happens? They buy. So as long as there's people who actually respond to this email, this type of email, just short and simple. You got to see this. This is all. I only got one thing to say. Oh, mama. They respond to that and they buy. Then he's going to keep doing that. Obviously, he gets results from it. The product pricing is probably perfect for his market, the kind of market that would keep clicking on through something like that. Like I said, $5, $10. It's right there, that sweet spot right there for him, and it works. So that works for him. Emails, you make money with emails, okay? So that's gone. Here's another one. Have you tried making a reliable online income lately? It says it can be tough. Lots of people out there telling you to do this or that. Really? But most of those guys are just trying to fill their own pockets. Oh my, he's a saint. So this must be the first email ever that not trying to fill their own pocket. This guy must be a saint. I'm lucky I received this. I'm lucky I received this. And see, this is like the stupid people think this way. Okay, you're going to get duped if you think that. It says they have little concern for your business. Hardly anybody has a total solution. They just have bits and pieces of the puzzle. The one thing you don't need is bits and pieces. Okay, what you really need is a whole enchilada, is the whole enchilada. Even better, you need someone to guide you through the swamp. I love how they use the words here, the swamp, the whole enchilada. These are all just catchphrases, right? Here we go. Reveal it all to you. You only care about solutions that will get you where you want to go. That's right. But I'm reaching 60 million homes on Amazon and on Roku. When I speak, more than 60 million can hear me. Okay? With the voice that I have. So that's what I have. So I don't know if you think that I'm only on this channel, you have issues. Okay. So and so then they say that solution is available to you here and now. No hype, no pressure, no fancy bells and whistles. To be totally blunt, you need help you can depend on. Without all that pie in the sky stuff. You don't need an autoresponder, no need to write emails, nor all those hard parts of running a business. Life is hard enough without having to learn about all that stuff. You feel like you're like in church, don't you? All you need to do is click the link below to get on the early notification list. So we have to get on a list of early notification. Aren't I on a list already? And haven't I gotten on the an earlier notification? So this guy's building another list. He's probably right. So I'm looking at the source of the email. This is from a blaster type of email place. Yeah, I have 60 million people watching, guy. I don't know. You're the one with a sucky life thinking that what you say is true. I'm on a network, Roku. You know what Roku is? And Fire TV, that's where I'm on. So I don't know what you're talking about. You obviously think that I'm talking to myself. You're obviously mistaken. See? So I'm embarrassing you now in front of millions of people. So move on with your paltry life and get off this channel. Again, these are the type of things that people I talk about that assume they know something. And they're totally wrong. Totally wrong and imbecilic at that. So now they prove the point. This is what they are. And now everyone sees it and witnesses it. So this is called reversals. Now we go on to this new system says it's launching soon. It is going to be the cat's meow, another catchphrase, right? And you get in early. What a deal for you. Wow, that's a big deal in this email, right? Do yourself a favor, jump on this one. Okay. He hasn't really, he says, hang on, the trip will be awesome. All of these words, awesome trip, this is going to be fantastic, right? They say everything except for facts. This is like another brain dead person here that doesn't know what's really going on, making assumptions. This person here is throwing out comments, catchphrases in the hopes that someone's stupid. Because this goes out, this company that I know this list. They can send out to millions emails that most people are not reading. But except for us here, we're reading it for entertainment purposes. But in any case, there's people who respond to this. I had a business client. I still have him. I'm just trying to stay away. That actually believes this type of stuff. And I had to make him clear he's just starting to do his own type of business and using a lot of these forms. and I've been helping him correct the way he's thinking and this and that. But there are people, and he has some mental issue. That's I'm not just talking about him facetiously. It's the truth. He confided in me that he's had episodes of mental illness. So that goes to show you, there's people who are crazy in the world. There's people who have nothing better with their time of life than to get on a chat room and start trolling and all that. The trolls are really the most idiotic of people. They really show themselves because to spend the time to do that is really, what does that show about them? That's why I responded to this fellow, whoever it is, because I mean they don't realize what they're doing. And I get personally saddened that I see the human race in the state it's in, when there's important things to be concerned about in this world. But listen, hey, every to each his own. When the crap hits the fan, they will be ill prepared for things going down. Now, those who like education, who want to deal with things in intellectual level, well, then you guys will be the survivors. And that's that. That'll we have the way to, all of that will get evened out later on. So, but there are people who believe this type of stuff. And then you guys got to be careful. Listen, you guys have to look for facts. 2 plus 2 equals 4. When you see these emails and they don't give you 2 plus 2 equals 4, everything's an emotional appeal, and everything has to do with catchphrases. When you start seeing catchphrases, just stay away from it. Automatically, stay away from it. This person's obviously trying to psych you out. Obviously trying to psych you out. So just stay away from it. When they start saying, what are the catchphrases he used here? Um, let's say most of you guys, they have to be hardly anyone legal sin. The one thing, bits and pieces, right? The whole enchilada. That was like the first big catchphrase. The guy you through the swamp. See, the swamp. Now the swamp, that one was used a lot by Trump, right? But before Trump using it for Washington, I don't think it was used like that before. It may have been used at some times, very lightly, but I don't think people associated as strongly as they did when Trump did. Trump really made it a thing. But other than that, before that, swamp, usually people would think of Florida, right? But now when you say swamp, I think a lot more people think about Washington, D.C. than they do about Florida, right? So that may be, in fact, what Trump was able to accomplish. After all, another plus for his presidency. Okay, so here you go. You got these things here, pie in the sky and all that. But this is the pie in the sky. I love it when they self-deny. They're complaining about all these other authors that they don't care about you, but then all these other guys promising you the sky. Okay, believe me, this what I'm showing you here, this is heaven. So it's like you're contradicting yourself. You're saying that all these other people promise you everything, but then you are offering me everything, aren't you? You're not. First of all, he condemned those bits and pieces, right? Now you're giving me the pie in the sky. The pie in the sky was never a bit of piece, right? But now you have everything, all of it, all of the enchilada. So again, you see, if you can't get this email and deal with it like that, then you're ready to get fooled and duped. So move on, delete that email. Same thing. Now, yeah. So really, if you're looking for reliable income, you're not going to get it from anything an email is going to do for you. And that's the one thing you really need to play safe. People telling you about reliable income. Listen, when you're making money, you're not telling anybody about it. Very, very, very few. You're not getting on an email blaster and telling people about it. Because, first of all, let me tell you a secret about making money. When you have a way of making money, it usually can have a lot of competition. And the more competition you have, the less money you will make. So, why would someone who's making a lot of money doing something want to give that away? The answer to that is they wouldn't. They simply wouldn't. So, if you see an email telling you, I'm gonna help you get rich. I'm gonna make you rich. See, because what I'm doing is making me rich. So I'm going to now make more competition so that there's less money to go around because there is a limit. There is a limit to the human population. And more limited to that are people who are able to afford XYZ program at XYZ price point. So there is a limit to all things. So any type of offer that you see that has no limit in it, that the guy is massively broadcasting it all around the world, that's BS. It's simply BS. The only business that this guy is in getting you to answer that email. That's where he's making his money. He's going to make his money with your email. That's the number one thing. Okay? Because if he was making reliable income the way he's thinking he's going to share with you, he wouldn't be bothering with this. This is a waste of time. These email blasters are largely a waste of time because they result in very little. Very little. Most of the emails are not reacted to. Okay, you'll always get a few, but again, the reality is he has to do that because without it, he won't have any action. He wouldn't have any action at all. It's like when I'm broadcasting and these trolls are right. No one is watching on some of these broadcast places that I'm on. That's a fact. Okay, but I'm not wasting my time. I'm recording as I'm doing this. I'm recording it. I have a transcriber going so that all my words are being typed automatically. I'm not using my fingers. Look, Ma. And I can make books from that. So I'll have a book made at the same time I'm doing this. Like to nobody's watching, you fool. Right. But you fool, I'm getting more work done than you can possibly ever do in a year. Okay. Because that's how foolish I am. All right. And then I'm making videos. So I can sell videos. I can sell a master class. This can be part of a class that I'm doing. Put it up membership site and just let it sit there. People come in and pay the money, and I'm at my pool here or sitting at the beach, living the high life that I enjoy. And then these dumb people have nothing to do. I said, they're not making any money telling me how fat I am or how boring I am. I mean, you're getting paid for that, really? I mean, just, I mean, which side of the you can only wonder which side of the rear end is speaking. You can only just ponder that. You ever thought about, because you have lips there. There's two lips there. You ever thought which is the upper and lower lip? This guy, you can't tell which one is the upper or lower. This is ridiculous. All right, so here we got another email. We are glad to inform you that the following items are ready to ship in our stock today. They have a bracelet, a running fitness tracker, and things like that. Let me see. Is this a? Yeah, they got these little things, gadgets. It could be. Yeah, they're just sending out of the blue a offer for some products there. They got it listed there. Again, they're using email. All of this email tells me, if that email works, they'll get an order or two from this. If they, not only when I eat, buddy. Again, here's another bright one. I did. You should ask for more money for spending your time. Get more money, because otherwise, who would waste the time? All right. So we have that email. We got the Viagra is always available. Did you get that email yet? You might need some. Okay, that's the only thing that should be growing. You should get that taken care of right there, buddy. All right. Here's another WordPress plugin. Let's see who's this from. This is uh, a guy that is respected. Um, Again, he tells you I got another one, so obviously he's depending on his past reputation. This one solves the problems. At least he's telling you what it addresses, which is the problem of customer retention, affiliate promotion, e-com promotion, list building with 30 plus autoresponder, creating video tutorials, social media interaction, and much more. And this one's at a $9 price point. He's telling you transparently that he has a one-time offer upgrade, which is independent from this, but an advanced feature of the plugin, which is selling for only $17. He's sure you'll like it. So yeah, I know the person. So again, if you're still looking for plugins to interact socially, I do fine without it with my stomach. Actually, this is the latest plugin that you can get. It's the best one. I get more interaction on social media about my stomach than I do with anything else. So I already got mine built in. It's the best one of all. I get attention from it. Okay, so that goes with that. All right. And again, another email from another person. It doesn't matter what you're selling, it doesn't matter what your niche is. If you're not building a responsive list, then you're leaving gobs of money on the table. See? Even he says that. Okay? He's a well known marketer. He's retiring that I know of. And he says the truth the way it is. Yeah. If you're not building a list, you are wasting time. And so that is very true. Okay, let me see what else we have here for you that's interesting. Uh, let's see what else is interesting here. Here's some new software talking about reviews. They're using this as an automatic traffic promotion type of thing. Let's see. Alrighty. Okay, let me see what it says. That 74% of purchases are being made by first looking for a product review and reading through all the comments before they make a purchase online. Did you know that? Yes, reviews have the power to make or break sales for any product, and that's why affiliate reviews are so powerful. So again, this software has to do with probably getting reviews or at least creating reviews for your products that you're selling. Either one of those two things. But again, the review, think about it. The reviews will only work if you have traffic, someone reading them, right? Because that's what you need. So it's another one of those things. The first thing you need to worry about in internet marketing is traffic. because like I like all of these small platforms that I'm on, and attracting these some idiot trolls out there. That's all you're getting. So you can't make money with that type of traffic. You need people that are have a brain and going to and doing something with their lives. So um, so that's the problem with this software. Not that the software is a problem, but it's not addressing your immediate problem. And your immediate problem is having eyeballs on your what you're offering. See? So this is why I recommend you guys going on to Roku and Amazon Fire TV like I'm doing, because there's 60 million households that will have access to your content. Not and they're hungry. Let me tell you, if you don't have Roku and Fire TV, there's not a lot of stuff on there. Okay? The time to get in is right now, because there's not a lot of apps that are on these platforms. It's quite amazing, because I put my latest one I put up like a week ago. It's already got 4-star ratings. It has multitudes of downloads. That means people are watching my stuff, boring ass talk, and fat stomach and all. And that's more than I can say about any of these gaming platforms, for example. I mean, this is you guys all are in the dark. You really don't understand. So um, it's really the best recommendation I can make for you is that you get in on this deal now through me, through my services. Even if you don't have any money, you could be dirt poor broke. If you reach out to me at admin@mycbh.com, and you just tell me, listen, I can't afford the $10,000 that it takes to have my own channel. So I can understand. I mean, who's walking around with $10,000? Again, I do a real estate seminar for $10,000. So there are people with it, but it's not like everyone you bump into. But if you don't, honestly, just don't have enough even for a 15-minute segment for an interview session, um, then just tell me. Listen, I don't have any significant cash. I can put together a few bucks here and there, but I would really appreciate it if you can show me how I can get involved. And simply, I'm going to show you how to make some money, and you go ahead and make it, and then you come and you set up your channel. 'Cause I'm going to tell you and show you how to make enough money to buy a channel, to get a channel from me and get on and get all your stuff on there. So that's what I intend to do. So if you're interested in that, just don't let money hold you back. There's no reason. You can get that going for yourself. So I like reading these emails because they provide such interesting information. Here's a guy who says, he says, hey, if you know me, you know I hate hype. I hate it. So believe me when I tell you this is not hype or clickbait. What you will see by clicking this link is the most important course I have ever created. It may be the most important teaching I could ever do. Why so important? Because I am revealing my proven day by day action plan for turning your marketing around. Whether you are brand new to selling things online or have tried before, it's just not working, this is for you. From confusing to clarity, from no sales to making sales, from no list to building a list. Of course, I'm on his list. It's a little facetious for me to criticize what he's doing at this point. He's using his list to make money. It's except that I'm not the one that's going to make him any money from it. But again, this is what he's doing. I have no doubt that he knows what he's talking about and that he's actually making a living doing what he's doing because at least he's in the business. See, different from the other guys who are trying to make reliable money from online, and why aren't they making it? This guy makes his money teaching people how to make money with emailing. So this guy is the most honest of all of the guys I've been reading so far, and that's because I know his platform. I know what he's about. You see, and I know that well he's doing his job. This is his work, so he's an expert at this, and he's doing it. So he's actually very truthful in what he's saying, and that's how he earns his living. He's going to show you how he does what he's doing. And since and it's not like he's trying to build he's building up his own competition like the other guy was, because the guy's talking about another way of making money. But here in emailing and making your own, it's just so many different products, so many different niches, so he's not making competition for himself. He's not worried about competition. You need to be an expert like he is in emailing, and you're not, because if you were, you would be making money like he is. So he is not building up competition for himself. You understand? He's providing an actual service. So this is a real service. This is like one of the only emails you can get that's actually really true, and something that you can learn from to apply for your own business, online business, and get a benefit from. See the difference? I'm hoping I'm transmitting that difference to you, so you can realize the difference between a spam scam and a email, because I'm on his email. This is not like spam because I'm on this email list. But in case you ran into something like this, you could be able to tell that, hey, I know this guy is being truthful and honest. He's not trying to sell me something like it would be competing with him, because I can't possibly compete. And he's telling you this is for any niche, and this is his area of expertise. So that's a good email, and he should be like he makes money. If this is a winning email, this guy makes money from his emails. He's successful, okay, because his emails are, like he said, no hype, and that's his business. And 2 + 2 = 4. He's going to show you the plan that he uses to set things up. Okay, and then he's not in your niche. You're trying to sell soap. He sells courses on how to do emails, how to get your email list. That's what he does. Okay, he's beyond selling soap and Amazon products, but that's what your guys are doing. So understand that. You need to understand that. Okay, so there's a difference. It's a definite service. It's a definite need for information that he is providing. That means it's quality content. Not like that other fool talking about you need all the information. You don't need bits and pieces. And this is really awesome. This is a fantastic, never before seen. This is really going to make. What the hell are you talking about? This guy lays it all out. He tells you what it is. Okay, and so that's it. So now you can't say that he is promoting something that isn't real, like the other guy, because the other guy said, "This is awesome." That why would you be online getting competition? Just do it yourself. Of course, this BS. You guys gotta shift through the BS. See, it's not like these trolls. These are the guys. These trolls are the guys who will send out the stupid emails like that. If they want to try to make money later on, if they ever get the courage to do so. And then they send out these weasel type emails to scam people out of their hard earned cash. People doing something in their lives, and they want to do something more. They're not sitting around trolling people or writing stupid comments on TV. Go get a job, do something with your life. So again, that's a good email, and that's the difference between that email and the ones before that you can see. There's a difference there. You have to analyze what you're reading. Just don't read an email and just accept it. Just you have to analyze what you're reading. Okay, and we got a few notifications from our many websites. I'm going through there to delete. Most of them are just regular stuff. Um, that's another thing. I used to get hacked before my website, no longer. Man, was that a journey? But we're no longer getting hacked. People try. But I have a real ironclad, hack-proof system. If you guys have websites, you guys worrisome about hackers, you need to transfer your site to community-based-hosting.com. Community-based-hosting.com. The website is not nothing special. There's nothing special about it, but the hosting is absolutely the best. Absolutely the best. It comes with 24-hour, 7-day a week monitoring, live monitoring. And when the hacker starts trying to hit your website, there's an emergency response team right following that hacker. It's right on his tail. So they are not going to get into the website. And on top of that, there's a lot of little defense and offensive type of things that the response team does. That really frustrates the hackers, so they can't get in. So I would advise you to move your sites to have worrisome free or worry free website hosting, community-based hosting.com. It's a result of years and years of battling hackers and knowing what they do and keeping up to date with their tactics and blocking them live with a live SWAT team, if you will, when they start trying. That's why they haven't. That's why you haven't been able to get in, because there's someone actually watching. Just so those hacker trolls out there. Okay, some more WordPress announcements. You got Zoom. By the way, we got an email from our classified ad site, Classiforium. Classiforium.com is now on Roku and Fire TV. That means when you post a classified ad on Classiforium, chances are that your ad will have some TV exposure. 60 million households. You better think about that. All right, classiforium.com. Not even Craigslist can do that for you. They can't. Classiforium.com. The classified ads, there's some fees to them. It's a small thing. But hey, listen, if you get chosen for one of the shows, your ad will get there. Now, if you want to make sure you're in one of the shows, you need to feature. The feature costs more money, of course. Feature the ad. And most likely, more likely than not, you will be featured in an upcoming program. But all the ads get viewed right now. Right now, most any ad that gets put up, it has a good chance of getting viewed. I can't guarantee it, but I can guarantee that if you're featured, it will. So check out classiforium.com. Put in that. Hey, what are you going to lose? A few dollars of posting. You may get on TV, your ad, and may do something. Now, I suggest that you don't make an ad for something silly or stupid. Save this ad for something really good. Maybe your own products, maybe a book that you authored, your own course, something interesting. You have better chances of getting featured if your ad is for something of interest, something that people will be interested in. and that the producers of the show would be interested in featuring you, giving you some airtime. So be smart about what you put. That you just put any garbage. You can put garbage. You're gonna pay for it. But the only thing that's gonna get onto the TV for sure are things that have some meat to it, and the description, and that it looks like it's something that people will be interested in looking at and learning more about. So be good and generous with the photos, with your description, things like that. Um, and go ahead and put in an offer. Give a discount for Roku and Fire TV watchers. Just put it in there. You never know. Hey, listen, you never know. And another secret, give you a secret. You will not see this on Classiforum, but if you go, I'm giving you a secret right now. If you take one of the pictures you take, it's a QR code. Use a QR code as one of the pictures that leads to the purchase area, the landing page, the shop, whatever it is that is being sold. That is like, because think about it, if it gets featured, they're going to go through the photos on the TV screen. And if you have the QR code, the producers are going to let it sit there for a little while. So people watching the TV, 60 million, have a chance to get their phone and click on that the QR code. I'm just giving you a little secret tidbit. Intervened, or intertwined, I should say, because I don't know what those other words were. Intertwined with all the boring ass talk that I do. Okay? Somebody's gonna kiss something, either the boring or the ass or the talk. But thankfully, for what I just shared with you, it's gold. I shared with you some gold right here. Classiforium.com. Oh, alrighty. Some more WordPress things. Alrighty. There's some programs, plugins out there that talk about posting your blog posts on different blogs. That it automatically populates a large number of blogs. To get more exposure to your articles and things. Not and more than 60 million. Not more than 60 million. So you really need to feature your stuff on Classiforium, and I'll give you another good hint. How you doing? Be careful what you say. It's over 60 million people watching, so be careful. Look intelligent. So what? Another tidbit for you: if you have a website, is to move it over to community-based-hosting.com. Giving you some great advice, because community-based hosting.com is also features their websites on Roku and on Fire TV. Yeah, we're 60 million people watching us on Roku and Fire TV, Amazon Fire TV. So I'm reviewing some emails right now, and but I'm also talking about helping you guys get more views, get more people watching for your content. You're going online. If you're boring ass talk like I do, or you have games that you're playing, you have other programs that you do of interest to people, you can get exposure up to 60 million people on Roku and Amazon Fire TV, and I help you do that. I have different ways of helping you do that, from having your own channel all the way down to helping you make enough money to get on one of our shows as a feature thing. But I'm also showing you now, and everyone else, I was just telling you about classiforium.com to put an ad there. If you're selling stuff, you can put an ad there. Those often get featured on TV as well. And if you have a website, to move it to community-based-hosting.com, because those websites will also be featured on a website type of program. And again, you're talking about more views than you can ever possibly do with SEO alone. So it's like, yeah. So those are the places right now that I can share with you, unless something else comes to my mind as well, reviewing more of these things. Listen, these are you got to use strategy. I talk about a lot of things. On Saturday, I do some Sabbath things. On Sunday, I do Sunday school type of thing, Bible teaching. Both of those channels are on Roku and Fire TV. I also then during the week I do different types of business, gaming, talk, mostly talk because I'm not a good player. But I do talk, and I do talk about marketing and about many things, just anything and everything, because that's me. I'm expansive, not just in what I eat, but also how I think. Okay, so yeah, so that's what it is. Okay, and I just go through my emails and make it a something to do, and something to create videos with, and create ebooks or regular hardcover books by reviewing certain my emails, even the spam ones, to get ideas of what to talk about, different things to talk about, and that's what I do. So I'm doing a whole bunch of things at the same time. You see me. An ebook is being written automatically by a cell phone app, amazingly so. I have my cell phone writing my ebooks for me, and also some things that some of those works will go on to print in print form. So I'm just going through some of the other emails that really don't have anything to offer us. And but if you have a question about something, I can surely answer. For you gamers out there, have you ever dreamed of being a train conductor? A train simulator is down by 50%. That I think is a little more exciting than Korma or House Flip, that the House Flipper that I play there. But House Flipper is a very profitable program for me in the game. What's the best way to start making money online for 2019? That's a great question, and I will tell you, getting on Roku and Fire TV. There's not YouTube. I started this broadcast. Was it that the previous broadcast I did before this one was about YouTube today? YouTube decided to get on Fire TV. What more proof do you need? If YouTube, which is Google, made the decision to go to Fire TV and get on Fire TV, what does that tell you? You don't need to be a brain scientist for this one. You need to get on those platforms. So if you're thinking of making money online, Fire TV is like cable TV. Roku. You ever heard of Roku? They're both like cable TV, except there's no cable. It's through the internet. And you get a stick. You get like an HDMI stick, a little thing they call a stick. Here, I can show you the remotes for them. I can't show you the sticks because they're behind the monitors. But I got the remotes. One is Roku, this one that has the Roku on it. See? That's the Roku remote control. And this is the Fire Stick, Amazon. It also has a mic button here, and I believe Roku has one too. Because both of these, I can talk to it, and it'll go find the movie. I can say like the Impossible, what they call it, Mission Impossible, right? and then it will look for the movies, Mission Impossible. So it's really really fantastic stuff, like Alexa. And you can watch movies. A lot of the movies are free. There's premium stuff. You get all your, like you did on cable, same thing, except more modern, more digital. And then, but also, what's great about these two platforms, and we're getting on Apple soon, Apple TV also, is that you can have apps. So what we do is that we have apps. Apps are basically channels, like TV channels. And so all of the content that I produce in different topics uh, can go on there. That's why I talk about a lot of different things now, and people wonder, why is this guy talking about, he's all over the place. Because simply I'm getting the ideas of things to talk about through my emails, through the spam. I turn spam into gold. And then what I do is I can edit these programs and put them up as a one whole curated program, made it from all these little snippets of things I said, and make a show about it and put it up on these two platforms. So that answers that question. People are not understanding what I'm doing. But in any case, if you really want to make money, the easy money right now is to get on in front of more people than possible. So I give you that as the number one thing you need to try to do. I give you the easy way to do it. If you contact me at admin@mycdh.com and introduce yourself, tell me you spoke to me online, or you didn't. If you're someone watching this after I'm finished, and give me an idea what you do, what your content is, where I can see it, blah blah blah. I will give you a few ways that I can help you. One of them is building a channel just for you, which is expensive. So if you can tell me right off the bat you can't afford the $10,000 to have your own channel, your own brand. Just tell me that, because I won't waste my time telling you about it. But then you can have a part of a show that I do on my channels, and that like a 15-minute interview. And we can do something monthly or once every 3 months or whatever. I can bring in whatever you need to get the exposure you need to do your business online, to get some business, to make some sales, whatever. And then, of course, I gave you now the other ways that you can get on a feature in one of the shows, which is going to put a classified ad on classiforium.com. And classiforium is with a PH, not an F. Classiforium.com. You can place some classified ads there, make them good stuff that would be interesting for a show. The second thing, if you feature your ad on that platform, you will get featured on a show. That's absolutely. It costs a little money, but then you get the featured in front of 60 million households, with that potential. The other thing was, if you have a website, and it could be any type of website, affiliate marketing website, a product review site, a blog that talks to specific niche or specific topic, hobby, whatnot, even gaming, then what you need to do is move that website to community-based hosting. You go over there, order one of the website packages there, and then you ask to have your. I think there's one for moving your site. Just look for it on the website services. And if it isn't there and you don't know how to move your website, I'll respond to you anyway. I own community-based hosting. So I will respond to you, and you just tell me I need my website moved. I say, okay, so I need your credentials to do that, and I'll go over there, grab a copy. I'll come over here, I'll put it up, and then you can redirect your DNS over to community base, and the old site will die over there, and you'll have it now on our servers. And once it's on our servers, then we go. There's 24-hour anti-hacking monitoring, We have an emergency response team when a hacker tries to hack. So, and in all the years that I've been doing this, never once have we been hacked. Absolutely never. So we have a great track record. We have a powerful system, and your stuff is safe. It's backed up like hundreds of times, so that you're not going to lose anything. And then and so that was the other way of getting your blog, whatever that is. No adult stuff. You have to understand. Okay, that's the one niche that we can handle on this platform. But anything else and everything else, surely, just move your blog over, and then we're talking about exposing your website to so many households. Who else that can't be beat? It absolutely cannot be beat. So that would be the smart thing to do. So that's what we suggest that you do. So Fire TV, like I already explained that. So that's the best way. And then the best way of making money of all time has always been email, building an email list. Okay. But like I said, I was going to give you the better way. I had told that to everyone when I first started. And the better way is interestnexus.com. Interestnexus.com. Let me see if I can conjure it up here. Conjure it up. Imagine that. Okay, Interest Nexus. Let's see where you are at here. Let me just put it in. InterestNexus.com is like a Facebook. Okay. Let me get that on the screen for you. That's like a Facebook. What happens is that, let me go to the benefits here better. Okay, so it's like a Facebook. It has the same capabilities that Facebook has. The thing about it, though, is number one, we don't fool around with your account, so that you don't have any reason to fear losing your account. I'm just trying to fix that screen for you guys. Yeah, still not showing up there. My camera won't show for you over there. Try it again. So you have the, yes, there it goes. Okay, so what we have is that you have everything like Facebook, except it's not based on friends. It's based on interests. What that means for you, if you're doing a business online or offline for that matter, is that this website, unlike Facebook, is based on your niche. It's based on niches, not on friends. Okay? So, what does that mean? So, it's like Facebook groups, actually. That's what this is. Interest Nexus is by design. It's almost like Facebook groups. Matter of fact, when you come to interestnexus.com, you should come to the to the page called Starting a Group, and you'll see about starting a group there. And the about page gives you a little bit of a introduction. Let me just pause that. There. Oh, I'm here right with the same shirt. Remember the Sabbath. Okay. So this gives you a little bit of the intro. Let me see. This is the first time I see that it gives that I'm online now. I'm live online now. That's really nice. I never noticed that. Okay. So this gives you more of what the site is about. Basically, it's better than email list building for the following reason. See how these guys send me the emails? They give a little explanation, those that do, others give hype. They want me to go and sign up for their list. Once I click, like that other fool was doing, he wants to build another list based on me coming and visiting and signing into something. That's how they build their list. And then all they do is send emails every 3, 4, 5 days, whatever the frequency, for everything on the planet. Um, why Interest Nexus is better than doing that? That works. That'll make money for you to some degree or another. It's been known. It's a common thing, really, that emails will stop to work for you. That the list, and let me just correct that on the top there. I'm sorry about that. That's the OBS. That the list that you create today that works for you for a year or a year and a half, maybe two, will go stale after a while and they won't be responding to you any longer. Then you shift those over. You always have to be building more email lists and stuff like that. Interest Nexus, though, what it does for you is that think about it as a Facebook group. Now, who are the people going to join Red Tiger Facebook group? Everything to do with red tigers, right? Who's going to join that except people who are interested in red tigers? So you'll have them join that group, and you like you do with the emails, you have to create that interest, keep it going. You know, the red tiger this, red tiger that, blah, blah, this is a nice article, this and that. It'll be great if you have a blog where the article goes to your blog. One of the things you do in emails too, right? So you're doing the same thing the email does, right? But this is what the email can't do. You can have a webinar live right on on the group in Interest Nexus, right? So people can be watching a webinar. You can't do that with the email. The email, you have to click here to go to the webinar. But here they're interacting. They'll get the notifications. You can tell them a week before, then 2 days before, then a day before, and then an hour before, and then 1 minute before that the webinar will begin right now at 9 o'clock, whatever it is. And so you'll have your audience there. So you have an audience. You bring content and interesting content, value, and so you have that audience engaged. Whatever then you say, hey, listen, hey, there's a mug here, red tiger mug, whatever it is in your niche, whatever's going on, this product is now available at a 10% discount. Let's say if something you're selling, then you can offer it at a discount, and only right now after the webinar for 5 hours to give the guys who are getting home, they weren't here live, to see the webinar and to act and to react. So you can do stuff like that. You can't do that with the email. It's a little more disconnected. It's not live. It's not a living thing. So you can do that on the group. The other thing you can do here that you can't do your emails is charge them for being part of the group. You can have a private group, and that group you can charge a membership fee. You can be getting a monthly fee from them in that group, and that's what you can be having. So that's how you can make money with that. I mean, you can make money every month nice and easy by having an Interest Nexus group. Okay. The other thing is this is something big that Facebook doesn't give you, and that is Facebook doesn't give you the group. You don't own the group. Facebook owns the group. See? But here at Interest Nexus, you own the group. It becomes an asset of yours. Right. So that means you own it. What does that mean? It means that you can rent it to someone. You can rent it for a day, a week, a month. You can rent the webinar, that they can have a webinar. You can pin it there. You can do a lot of stuff in your group, make money from it. Plus, you can sell the group. You can sell it to someone else. Hey, I got 1,000, I got 10,000 members, I got 50,000 people interested in red tigers, and you can put it up on wherever they let you sell it. I doubt they'll let you sell it on Flipper like that, but you can sell it on my site, Webperium. I will set that up for you guys to can sell your groups from that site, and you can sell your site. I'm sorry, you can sell your interest Nexus group to some guru or someone in affiliate marketing who pay you a nice penny. A few $1,000s depends on how much money you make from it. You say, okay, listen, I'm making. You can make 2,000. You can make 20,000 a month from a group. So you say you figure out how much you're going to charge to sell it to someone. 50,000. That you can really sell easily, more easily. If the group is making you 200,000 a year or so, you can sell it for 50. I don't know why you would sell if you're making more money just keeping up, but it happens. Sometimes we get sick. We don't have time to do this any longer, to do webinars to keep people engaged. So you sell it off to somebody and you just figure, okay, I made enough money from it and give me 50,000. You can keep going. And that's good. So Interest Nexus allows you to do that. We do not interfere with that. We support that because our platform is not supported through advertising. Okay, it's supported through the creators, the people who create the groups. There's an annual fee, and it's very comfortable. And you have either a single group license or you have an unlimited license. You just reserve all the names you want for different groups and niches, except for that you either have to build them or sell them because they need to be built up. So, but you can go in there right now and reserve yourself a few very hot niches before anyone else gets there. Then they'll have to buy it from you. I mean, it's a smart thing to do. But in any case, this is what Interest Nexus allows you to do. So Interest Nexus is really the best choice for better than email, because just like emails, you can reach everybody in your group. The group is your list. You can reach everyone. You own it. So it's not like you don't own it. You do own it. It is yours. You do with it as you like. You tell people, notify them however you want, and do make money as much as you like. So it is your group. And then after that, you can sell it if you don't want it more. You can rent time. So you can rent the seminar space. Okay, and it's best for you to set up like a regular time every day. Let's say 7 o'clock p.m. Right? You say every night, Mondays, every Monday it's this topic. Every Tuesday is this general niches, and you do that for every day, so that you can rent the space, the time, to some other vendor to promote something, to talk about, educate, always give quality. Don't just go and sell. And then they can feature them for that period of time, 1 week or 2 weeks or the whole month on a Monday. Then you got Tuesday on another topic. You see that? So you can organize your stuff if you really think about it. You can organize it and have different time slots for different types of content, and then you can make money renting out that time slot. It's a great thing. You got people accustomed to come at that time for XYZ, then you got something that you can make money from. Interest Nexus makes it happen for you. Okay, so there is hardly anything. You don't need a landing page in that case, right? Because the webinar is right there. The sales pitch is right there. And people just click through to the offer, or you go and make the purchase. That's it. Simple as pie. You can accomplish everything these guys are trying to do in these emails by simply setting up an Interest Nexus group. And you can do everything that is done on email through interestnexus.com. Plus the fact that you'll be getting people interested in joining your group, because it's not like an email list. I have to sign up to an email list. I feel like I'm going to be bombarded with. Here, there's none of that. You won't be receiving unwanted spam emails or anything like that. You simply join our group on interestnexus.com, like Facebook, you say. Just like that. And people, like Facebook, well, that's fun. Let's go. and sign up for this. I want the material, I want the content, and they'll join up to your group. And that's it. One thing. And you have the best of all internet marketing can provide. The email list, the webinar space, you can do the rent space and make money from that. Everything's there, your whole thing within the niche, within that group, within your mailing list. It's like living inside the mailing list and doing business within the mailing list. That is something that email lists cannot do. Simply. So that is why interestnexus.com is better than emails. So even though the number one way up to today is building your list, interestnexus.com is even better than that. Okay, so I think that's the way to go. You should look into it. Go into Interest Nexus, sign up, register there. Think about what niche you're going into. You have to have a 4-phrase niche. 4 phrases. Okay. We're not giving out and no brand names. You can't use someone's brand. You have to prove that that's your brand. Okay, if you want to use it, I will allow you. If you own a brand, I will allow you the brand name. You'll have to prove it to me. Other than that, you have to do your 4-word niche. Okay, so make it 4-word phrase, like a long tail keyword. That's what you got to do, and no one else can have the same name. So you will be freezing in that long tail keyword. So those of you know how to use long tail keywords, know how to research that, you got your work out for you. But I would get the account ready, sign up, and have something better than emails. You can always do the email thing. No one's telling you not to. I'm just saying that it's a better way of doing things. Okay, so I'm going to cut it now with that, having gotten to the interest nexus, as I said, and I had preordained that it would be the last thing I talk about in this broadcast. So thank you for watching, and follow me and share it, and be happy. Now my kids should be arriving any moment now. Let me just look at my messages here. Okay, so that's it for today. And I'll probably not do anything else this afternoon, but we'll see. Everything can change at an email's notice. Take care. Thank you for watching. Get on TV. Admin at mycbh.com. Reach out to me. Let's get you on TV.